In a world that rushes, we pause. In a time full of noise, we choose meaning. Welcome to Cupful of Calm with Naila Qayyum, a quiet space for curious minds and thoughtful hearts. And now, it's time for another refreshing episode, a new journey steeped in insight, stirred with calm, and served with care. So settle in, let's begin. In the rolling hills of Hampshire, England, a literary genius was born. Jane Austen, a name that echoes through time. Her novels, sharp, witty, and timeless, captured the heart of Regency, England, and continue to captivate us today. But who was Jane Austen? And why do her stories still resonate? Born on December 16th, 1775 in Steventon, Hampshire, Jane was the seventh of 8 children in a close-knit, intellectual family. Her father, a clergyman, encouraged her love of books. By age 12, Jane was already writing stories, poems, and playful sketches, her sharp wit shining through. In her 20s, Jane began crafting the novels that would define her legacy: Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, Emma. These weren't just romances. They were piercing social commentaries, dissecting class, marriage, and the limited roles of women in a man's world. With her pen, Jane held a mirror to society, and her reflection was unflinching. Yet Jane's life wasn't all grand balls and love stories. She never married, though she had suitors. She lived modestly, often relying on her family writing in the quiet corners of their home. Her novels were published anonymously by a lady, because in her time, a woman's voice was rarely heard. But oh, how her voice soared. Pride and Prejudice, her most famous work, introduced us to Elizabeth Bennet, bold, clever, and unafraid to challenge the charming, yet flawed Mr. Darcy. Through her heroines, Jane gave women agency, spirit, life. Her 6 major novels, including Mansfield Park and Persuasion, explored love, morality, and human flaws with unmatched precision. Jane's life was cut short at 41, in 1817, likely from illness, but her legacy, immortal. Her books have inspired countless films, series, and readers worldwide. Why? Because Jane Austen didn't just write stories. She wrote truths about love, society, and the human heart. So the next time you open a Jane Austen novel, remember the woman behind the words. A woman who, with quiet courage, changed literature forever. Jane Austen, timeless, brilliant, unforgettable. If this calm resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And to stay tuned for more soulful segments, stories, and slow sips of thought, subscribe and tap the bell icon. Because here at Cupful of Calm, the quiet is never empty.